People! Smitty at the shop. So, in roughly 2008, a dear friend of mine who was an electrician rewired this entire building for me. And at the time we replaced lights where they were already existing. There used to be 8-footers along those beams. We swapped them out and put some more efficient, at the time, fixtures. As you can see, I got some ballasts that are going. That one's gone. That one over there is gone. This one I have replaced. That's an LED unit. Those are still original from 15 years ago. But anyway, I've since added those strip lights down below. I'm a freak about having light, but this place has always been a little bit shadowy. So I have purchased some of these high bay LED lights. We're gonna give them a shot. We're gonna do 3 of them, and we're gonna do them. Unfortunately, those outlets are dead. They were from the old wiring, but we're gonna hang one there, which is just shy of when the door is up. It's just shy of hitting the door. So we're gonna put one there. We're going to put another one roughly there where that outlet is. Again, those outlets in the ceiling are dead, but we're going to hang it there. And then the third one we'll put probably, what do we got? We got another outlet? Oh, we got one there, but it's over the heater. So we'll probably, looking at the tire and the lift, we'll probably put it right about where that hose for the oil is. We'll probably just move that a little bit, or rearrange something. So anyway, in addition to doing those 3 fixtures, I'm also going to be replacing the remaining fixtures with LED units. But I want to first see what kind of difference these high bay lights make out, because maybe I'll come up with a different idea. I don't know. Okay, stand by. Oh, welcome. Enjoy your safe and bright nights with Demelaire. Okay. LED high, well, Demelaire, I'm sure is, what is Demelaire? Yeah, sure it's straight from the motherland. This is the 250 watt, 37,000 lumen piece. All right, let's get this out of here and get it home. So yeah, what I want to do is just try initially straight down the center 3 of those LED high bay lights. I want to see if I can get rid of these lower strip lights. They've helped, certainly, but I really need light in the center of the shop, which has always been lacking. You can see how shadowy it is in the center. That'll help in between the cars, etc. So let's go with that first. I want to see how they work, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with our existing light. Okay, stand by. So, I mean, ordinarily you would just screw an eyelet into a beam, I would think, and then hook this hook to it. In this case, though, we have a solid run of conduit, which is anchored to the beams, running the whole length, running over to that one, and then of course in the opposite direction to that other one there. So what I've done is I've rigged that around the conduit, and I gotta say it, that ain't going anywhere. All right, let's get the lamp home. All right, well, there's what it looks like up there, and it comes with about a 5-foot cord on it with a plug. As I mentioned earlier, those outlets there are dead, but what I have is all of these are hooked up to individual boxes, which are all operated on the same switch. So what I'll do is I'll get an extension cord, and I'll either run that through the attic or I'll staple it to the ceiling, run that over to one of the outlets over there so that this operates on the overhead switch. However, we threw an extension cord on it because we want to see what it looks like. So hold, please. And in 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Holy shnikes. It might actually be too much. Wow. I can't even believe the amount of difference that just made. Let's try it again. It's tough to tell from a camera, but my goodness, that is a huge amount of light that thing is throwing. All right, let me just try it again. Let me just focus on the dirty floor right below it with a puddle of water there. Look at that. Wow. It really, the camera makes a quick adjustment. I can't even... I'm really shocked at how much light that thing throws. I mean, the camera, I'm sure, is not doing it justice. So we're gonna put 2 more up. All right, hold. Well, there you go. 1, 2, and way down there, 3. I can't wait to try these out. I am like giddy with excitement. However, I had to order 3 extension cords. I guess I hadn't really thought about that ahead of time, like how I was going to do it. But at any rate, I'm waiting for them. So that'll be a couple of days for me and about a couple of seconds for you. So let's get on with it. And then on a side note, with all the extra light, I'm going to have to repaint this floor. The floor always looks like an explosion happened, but the reality is it's because it's partial grease, partial epoxy paint from 20 years ago that I did, and then bare concrete as well. You can see where I had painted. I didn't do the front part of the building 20 years ago. I don't know why. Probably because I was young and broke and trying to open an auto repair shop. But anyway, that is on the agenda because I can't stand how dirty this floor gets. At any rate, another project for another day. All right, lighting project is all done. It's kind of tough to tell because the camera makes adjustments. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. It's broad daylight out. If you can see through my dirty window, there were spider webs on it. It's perfectly bright out. This building does not get a lot of natural light in the shop area. I've got 1 window over there, 1 window, door with a window, and then of course the 4 windows on the garage, and that's it. So it's very dark. Likewise, in the winter when it gets dark early, it gets very dark in here. So, blah, blah, blah. Without further ado, let's see if you can really get an appreciation for how bright it is in here now. Bam! And it's interesting. Let me just turn on those backlights because it's shadowing needlessly. It's interesting how much more light, significantly more light, is on the floor area now, shining down just because of the configuration of those lights, as opposed to how I used to have it. It's funny because if you look like up in the corners, it looks shadowy. Well, who cares? It's like I feel like I now have light where I need light, not where it's just bouncing, needlessly off the ceiling. So yeah, super happy with how bright these lights are. All right, that's going to do it for this shop project, people. I'm Smitty, and I'm out.